Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. We are on the day number 15 of our batch now. Today, we are going to be discuss another interesting topic, but unfortunately, that topic we are not able to do the practical in our PDI. Okay, this topic is called the notifications, email and notifications. Okay. So the thing is that, or the point is that we want whenever any user log a incident or a request or a change or a problem or update anything in the record, a email should trigger. A email should trigger from ServiceNow to the user or to the other users as well. Like if you book something from any of the e-commerce website, you received an email, right? Thank you so much, your order has been placed. Then when your packet has been or your product has been packed, then you got an email. Your package has been packed now and ready for the courier. So all these things can be done in the service now as well, which means that we can define in our service now that what a email should go and when a email should go and what it should contain and to whom it should go. So you can consider email is like sending a letter to anybody else. If I want to send a letter to Venkat, what is the minimum thing I need? I need Venkat address. Minimum है इसके without this you cannot send a letter. I can send a blank letter, no problem, but I cannot send a letter without address. So that is important. So in ServiceNow as well, we can do all these things. But before that, ServiceNow say you have to be set up the email server or sorry, email accounts. Anybody from the networking background? Anyone from network background? To send and receive a email, we need two type of email accounts. First is SMTP and second POP3. We're not going to be discussing anything on the networking perspective. That's fine, no problem. We have to be set up. When I say we have to be set up means because this is our PDI, so we have to be set these accounts by ourselves. But when you procure the instance from ServiceNow for your customer, ServiceNow can also help you to set up these accounts. We will not able to do or we will not set up any email account in our, at least in my PDI. I can give you the solution. The reason being because till the London release, ServiceNow provide us a kind of a dummy email account. But due to some security constraints, ServiceNow remove this option from the PDI. But we have smart people. So people got the solution that how I can set up the email account in my PDI. We can use the Gmail server to set up the email account. But the only problem is that if you set up Gmail account server, your all personal email will be displayed in ServiceNow, which at least I cannot afford, because definitely emails are like a personal one. And if I do these things, you also can access my emails, which on the personal front I don't want. But I will give you a document link. You can use the document link and you can set up the email in your own PDI. We will discuss the complete process. Then you can follow the document and you can set up the email accounts. So two things which is important here is number one, setting up the email account. So how we can do. Email account under system mailbox. As I say, out of the box, it is not available now. So click on the new. To send the email, we use POP3. Sorry, to send the email, we use SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. To receive the email in ServiceNow, we use POP3. So we had to be configured these two separate accounts. All these details you will get in that document. Let me show you the document as well. There is a fixed, like with a name, I can show you that. Solution. This one. Okay. So I'm giving you this link. This person created an article which has a complete information that how you can set up the email account in your PDIs. Okay, so let me send you this document. You can follow this document and you can configure the email accounts in your PDI. Please don't do this thing in my PDI, otherwise everybody is able to see your emails in my PDI. So don't do this thing. Okay. Once the email accounts has been set up, now it come to the email properties. Email properties here. What email property says? Property is something which help you to identify a thing. How we teach the kids about a new things? What the question will say? Okay, tell me one thing which is round in the shape and has a yellow color. Or something. Might be some other examples. Tell me something which is a black color. So black color is our hair. It means this is the property of that particular uh, system. In the same manner, ServiceNow has a property for the email as well. Okay. What it says, outbound and inbound. Outbound means when you want to send something out from ServiceNow. Inbound means when you want to receive something in ServiceNow. So as of now, you can see both this will go one by one. This is disable. It means even though you have an email account configured, but still no email will go out because we have a barrier in the email properties. So once you set up the email accounts in your PDI, you have to be enable it. Okay. One thing. Second, email sent to this test email address. When we procure the ServiceNow instance, we got the three instances. One is dev, second is test, third is prod. If your child is studying in a school and they have the test in a school, then they have a 6 months exams and then they have a final exams. When they have a class test, even though they are preparing for that at home, did they show that what they are studying at home to the teacher? No. In the same manner, this property say that if you are in the lower instances, might be you are in the dev or the test, and you don't want that your users receive the email in their mailbox. Otherwise, they will get confused. See, you are a developer, you are doing development. But if you enable this property and you are using my name in the caller field, I'll receive an email and then I will get confused. Hey, when I raise the incident, I have no issues in my incident. Why it's showing like this? So what it says, to avoid this issue up to the non-production instance, dev and test, you can put one email ID so that all emails will go in that particular mailbox. So you can put your personal email IDs here. You can put your own personal email ID are here. Now, watermark, important. When we send an email, ServiceNow generate a watermark. Because might be someone reply back to that email as well. And then system need to be understand that who sent this email back to me. I'll show you that in the logs as well, that how it's look like. Okay. Do you want to show the watermark or not? I said yes, I want to show the watermark. Then these are the few which is already fixed now, so nothing to be worried. Who can see the email? So if I open a incident, and I can go here. Who can send the email in this section? Activity. The user who has ITL role or HR core case writer role, they are able to see the email in this particular activity log. Tick. And number of entries include in the email notification. When we send the email, how many entries, last entries you want to show? 1, 2, 3. So we can put like this. This is little confusing, but this is the one time activity only. ऐसा नहीं कि ये हर रोज आके change करना है. No, it's not like that. Daily change, no. It's a one time. It's done. It work for years and years. Now, inbound means you want to send an email to ServiceNow. रेणुका कहेगी सर वो क्यों करना? Why it's required? Because customer is changing. I cannot wait half an hour on the call to connect with customer care. I will send an email to ServiceNow as per the defined email address and my incident will get created. Clear up to this point, everybody? And also, how the ServiceNow will see that this is a new email or replied email. If a email subject contains these words, then it is considered as a reply. If these words, this is considered as a forwarded. If it is a forwarded, it means someone is not replying but sending the email to ServiceNow, and in this case, a new record, new incident, new request might be get created. But if it is reply, then system will update the same incident number. Sometime, let's say, Renuka is using the Vodafone. From the last 6 months, she don't have any issue. And now she want to switch his Vodafone number to other number. She sent an email to Vodafone customer care. And Vodafone want that if anybody is sending to email to me, now like my email ID is almost widely available. Anybody can send email to me. But it depends on me whose number I should save or whose number I should not save. So we can define that if any user sending an email, do you want to create that user in the system? You can try this option in your PDI. I'll tell you that how. So once you set up this particular thing, our two prerequisites has been done. Now let me show you a sample, email sample. Go to email logs, email. Let's say this one. Preview email. You can see this email contain a image, something like this, then body, name is coming, view incident is coming, about this incident, and then this thing, and then finally signature. And this is watermark. Now we will see that how we can build a notification. To build a notification, let me go back here and search for the notification. Under the system, admin, sorry, system notification and notifications. Click on the new. So these are the out of the box notifications. And now what you have to do, go to the user preference, click on the preference, click on the notification and see these notifications. These are coming from these areas. Try to build a relationship between these two options. Then you will understand the magic. Okay. Now let us create a new email. So like SLA, email also have three things. When to send, to whom, and what it will contain. And also notification work on a specific table. It work on a specific table. So I can put LNG batch 17. On which table you want to create this notification? I want to create this notification on the, let's say, incident table. Category means what type of email it is. Even though if you put no category, that's still fine, but that is not a best practice. Every email must have a category associated. I say this is a community email. When to send? If you remember, in the old days, I'm talking about somewhere 90s, 60s, 70, 80, 19, and 2000 time. When we send the letters to our friends, our parents send a letter to their brothers and sisters, right? I still have a few letters we sent by my relatives to my name on my birthday. So the importance is still there. But the thing is that specifically if I speak about our country, India, that is these emails or the mails or the letters are no longer much exist. But if I speak about country like UK, there is still a trend of letters. Still. So here I see that grandparents, grandchildren's on the occasions like Easter, Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, they get the cards, they send the cards via uh, this letter services and other things. And believe me, during these days, these these mail services are very much busy. They have to deliver a lot of letters. So the first thing is that when to send. System says there are two things: record inserted or updated. Means as soon as a new record get created in that table. In the table means I'm talking about this table now. You want to send that time, or if anybody updated something in the incident record, then you want to send it. That is update. It is not good that you can use both option in a single email. It will create a duplicacy in the user's mailbox. And then you can put a condition. So I want to put in condition that okay, when priority is P5, only then this email should trigger, not before that. So earlier what happened when there is a marriage, we receive the marriage cards via inline um, post office. The same thing is happening here. When the condition match, only then the email will be triggered. But need to be sent the email. Address to hai. And address can be different for every time. Praveen and Nikesh are staying in the two different cities. Renuka and Preeti and Neha are staying in the two different cities. Even though same city but two different houses, two different locations. It means I cannot fix my recipient who is going to receive the email. It will be based on the might be incident you want to be send it. So I want to send the email to the caller of this incident. So what you can do, you can go here and you can use this. If you want to use the dynamic values, then use this. Because I'm on the incident table, so it is showing me the incident field. I said caller. Okay. Caller ko bhejo. I want to send to the caller's manager as well. Click on this plus icon. Manager. See, dot work. I want to send to the assignment group. Assigned to. I can send. And I can send to the groups as well. I can hard code the group. But Abdul, I want to send the email to the incident assignment group. Then you have to go back here. And assignment to assignment group is there. Like this. No. Atul, I want every letter, every email should go to Praveen and Nikesh. Every email which is becoming or which has been created on the incident table. Then you can hard code that. Nikesh, Praveen. And you can mention the email address as a specific email address. Let's say neha.patil at that email.com. Okay. Like this. So now, even though Neha is not part of my PDI, she will still receive that email because we have set up like this. So now what you have to do, because I want you to do this exercise in your PDI, so you need to be update your email address in the admin account, because in your PDI you're using the admin account only. So just go and update your add your email address in the admin profile. Then you can able to receive some emails. You can create incident where caller is admin, and then you can see that emails are coming in your mailbox. If there is no email address mentioned in the user profile, email will not send out. Clear everybody till this point? Doubt, question, clarification? Good. And the last part, what it will contain. Now, do you think if I show you this email again, do you think that in every email we have to be write a code for these images? No. Like when you send an email from your Outlook, you can auto populate your signature. And that signature contains your details and any kind of a image you want to do, that thing you can add it there. Right? In the same manner, ServiceNow says, hey, I know that you want to be send an email and you want to be keep the email as a standard. Like every email of my customer must contain on the top, it must contain the image or the logo of that customer. At the bottom, it's contain the service number and other details. So either you can define in the email body or either you can define in the email template. So you are able to see, right, this user and preferences, sorry, unscribed and preferences. Yeah. This is coming from the template only. So you can click on this and you can see the template. Let me open this. Like this. So, and it is available for every table. Where you want to be, you can use it. Because we are not able to see anything here, it means it is using something called the email scripting, email client script, email scripting. Give me a minute, let me switch on the charging. Okay. So you can define the email templates as well, and you can use that email templates in your mail. We have a multiple email templates. If a priority 1 incident is raised, I want the email template should contain the red color image on the top. So we can define it. Then you can define, and if I want to show you, let's say we change it. Let's say I'm changing the template now. What my email subject? An incident has been raised, and I want the incident number should be there, and it will be dynamically, right? It will be dynamically. So what you can do, number one, you can add images, videos, tables, anything in the email body. I want caller should be here. I want caller should be there. So click on the fields. What field you want? You want caller. So like do like this and search for the caller. Kangya caller is this one. Hi caller. Your incident, and I want incident number. So search for the number. This thing and copy this and put in the here as well. Hi caller, your incident number has been raised and assigned to assignment group. Where assignment group manager is expand this, and now you can see manager. Regards, CSA Batch17, like this. And now save this. If you want to test this particular email notification, you have two options. Either you can go here, click on the preview, and you can see the email is going out to these many groups. But why it has a cross? Because these users email does not exist or invalid email addresses. And you can see an incident has been raised and the body is like this. Number, assignment group, and all these things are coming. So we can define, we can use, or if you want, you can change it like this. Let me change the number. See? You can define it. So now you can see nothing else is appearing, which is appearing here. Because for this, we have to be write a code. We have to be write a link. How you can see or how you can identify that emails, which email is using which particular definition in the background. So go to the email logs and open the required email, and you can see here. This email is SMTP because it's sending one and it is using this email notification for the send purpose. I'm opening this email notification now. Let me show you. Yeah, so you can see here. When to send? they have a record inserted when active is true and universal request is empty. So they're using some kind of a code. That's fine. We can remove that condition. Not a problem. To whom it will send? To the caller. And do you want to send to the creator itself, that who is creating? Do you want to send that email to that? Yes, you can send that email to the creator itself. Event creator, not the incident creator, not event creator. What it will contain? They're using a content type HTML. And you can see the template is this: incident number. See how beautifully they have designed. And they are using email script, which I have no idea. Mail underscore script, and this is the script name, incident underscore link, so that you're able to see that button. If you want to see, I can show you. ये जो button है, this is coming from the email script only. Clear till this point, everybody? Everybody clear to this point? Good. Now there are two more options. When you create an email notification, because why our, let me show you something like this. We are in the default view, so we're not able to see a lot of options here. So you can go and change the view to the advanced. Little bit load. So now you can check this. You want to send HTML format or you want to send a plain text? I said it should be HTML as well. Do you want to add attachment in that? It means that if the incident contain any attachment, do you want to send that as well? You can tick yes. Send all attachments from the triggering record as an email attach. Do you want to hide the watermark? Yes. Push messages are the messages which is used to send over the mobile app. What is the importance? It is high. Do you want to display that from where this email is coming, like no reply at the xyz.com kind of things? And if someone reply, it should go to a different mailbox, not the standard mailbox. Clear? So it is totally depend on you that what you want to be build it. Now, this is the point when I am creating an incident. Not an example. We have a SLA on the incident table. SLA are getting breach. And I want to send an email to the assignment group manager. Now, in this case, there's no manual activities happening. Means there's no one who is going and expiring the SLA manually. System में expire कर रहा है, system में breach कर रहा है. But I want to send an email. Then I will use the other option. Event fired. What this mean? event is fired. Means as soon as something happen in that table by matching up some experience, then the email should go. Now, if you remember in the request management, we have approvals. I want as soon as this request got the approval, email should go out. This is what the event is fired. So ServiceNow says we have a multiple events defined. See, like this. Change phase inactive, change escalation, incident. Let me show you the incident. See, incident assigned, automatically assigned to incident, send an email. Assigned to a group, comment edit, escalated fired, pause, resume, set, inactive. Because in this case, no user is doing any activity. The system is doing the activity. So we can do the with the name of the event as well. And the last is trigger. Might be trigger via flow. Trigger via schedule job. Trigger via business rule. Generally, we use only mainly these two, either record inserted or event fired. These two are the prime use cases, prime ways to use the email. The only point which is important here is that we should know that when to send, who will receive, and what it should contain. If you want to see the email scripts, notification email scripts, because I'm not a developer, so I don't have much idea about these things. So like this, add user to the BCC. And we can use this email. So it is what this contain? It contain kind of a code which get executed in the email body. Clear, everybody? Doubt, question, clarification. Any doubt, any question? Good. So now what you have to do? You need to go through the minimum. One more thing. If you go back to the emails logs and see the email in a different state. Send ready. What this mean? This means that these are the email will go out quickly as soon as you configure the email servers and you enable the property. So once you set up the email account in your PDI and you enable the both properties inbound and outbound, the state of this will be changed to the sent. Clear? So you can see this email like this. Now the next thing which is important, not going to discuss today, अब तो ये तो हो गया email is going out. What about email is coming inside service now? Might be Renuka raised an incident and she received an email. Now after 2 days, she want to be get the update. So she just reply on the email, hey team, hi team, any update on this incident? How this comment will be added into the incident? That concept is called inbound email action. Inbound email action means we can define, we can write the code. If anybody, if any user reply to an email, what I want to do with that email address. Shall I create a new incident? Shall I update the existing incident? Or shall I just ignore that email? Clear? So that concept we'll do on Monday. But before that, I recommend follow this article and configure the email in your PDI. Okay, everything has been given very beautifully here. I did this part in my previous, or I guess one or two, what I can say, batches. But the problem is that my personal emails are getting inside PDI, so I stop showing the demo of this one. So you can read the whole article. See. So if you go and read, you can see it. It works on the two level of multi-factor authentication to make sure your Gmail account is secure in that particular part. So generally what people do, people create one more email address and use that email address in the PDIs. Clear everybody? Doubt, any question? Good. Also, go through the out of the box email as well. Specifically, not much. If not much, at least ITSM 1. At least these 4, 5 or 7 it जो भी हैं. Open it, see the conditions and see when is getting triggered. Is it via record insert? Is it via event? And it is via event, so you can go and check it events as well. Yeah, ये वाला. Here the events has been mentioned. So go and check that what event is been mentioned. If you know a little bit coding, that will be good for you to understand. ठीक है जी. So if no other open question, any doubt, any clarification required here? Good. Let's do a test now. Very simple, very easy, very quick. I am going to put or ask you something and you have to be answered in the chat window. Nobody will speak. Everybody has to be answer it. Okay, ready? I thumbs up either so. Okay. What is the name? What is the table name of a user table? Quick, you have to be write the answers. What is the name of the user table? Come on, who says app user? Nikesh, it's not app user. It user or it's users? Okay. What is the table name of SLA? What is the table name of SLA? Taking too much time. Come on, quick, guys. It means you are checking and then you're writing it. Nikesh, that's wrong. I want the exact table name. Yes, task underscore SLA. Only Macrina know. Nobody else know. Okay. Table name of a group table. Table name of a group table. Okay. Sys user group. Table name of the group member table. Table name of the group member table. Come on, Venkat, Praveen, Nikesh, Renuka, nobody's replying. Nanda, nobody's replying. Group member, no. Nikesh, I am telling you, I need an exact table name. Sys user G member is not the right table name. Okay. What is the table name of the incident? I'm sure rest people are either sleeping or they're not interested in the answering these questions. Incident. What is the table name of location table? CM and solution. What is the table name of department? Come on, Nikesh, it's wrong. Location underscore TB. No, it's not. It's not the table name. McKenna, are you sure it's a CM underscore department or departments? Okay. What is the table name where all the tables get stored? What is the table name where all the tables get stored? Sys DB update. Correct. Good. The point is that you should know the table name on the tips. These are the basic tables which everybody should know. Okay, good. We'll do the test again in next week. Okay, Now, if no other question, let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.